as a partisan political event. Well, that, of course, raises the question, was it, in their view, a partisan political event just with Mrs. Clinton there? Or did it become one, in their view, because Mrs. Palin showed up at the event and was now invited? Of course, Hillary Clinton not only ran for president, but is a major supporter of Barack Obama, who also campaigns for Obama. And in the past, both Democrats and Republicans have both spoken out against Iran, against Ahmadinejad and Iran's effort to get a nuclear weapon at this event that will still go on Monday, but apparently without Senator Clinton.
All right, so there doesn't appear to be any doubt then from what you're saying that the reason Hillary Clinton bailed out is because she found out Governor Palin was going to be there. It has nothing to do with anything other than that.
No, that's exactly it. That's what her office confirms. And, of course, that raises the issue of why would it be, in their view, a partisan event if only Mrs. Clinton was there? You know, you've got Republicans and Democrats have spoken out and have attended this rally.
Right, and are not
times.
big fans of Ahmadinejad. That was, by the way, the organization's website organizing it. What's the reaction from those who are trying to put this thing together?
Well, we've got our calls into Mr. Homeline this morning after I spoke to him last night, and he was very excited about it. Sarah Palin apparently was going to appear, as well as Senator Clinton, so he was anticipating a huge event. They get a big crowd, fill up the plaza there outside the United Nations at Dag Hammarskjöld Plaza every year. Many speakers appear. Foreign Minister Tipsy Livni.
But what do they say to about the fact that Hillary Clinton is now bailing out of it?
Well, he hasn't returned a phone call yet. I think he's pretty busy, so we'll get his reaction immediately when we have it.
Okay, good deal. Thanks, Eric Shawn. We appreciate it.
All right, in the meantime, we're hearing from some Jewish voters who are taking this cancellation rather personal. It remains to be seen whether or not they take it out on the Barack Obama campaign by throwing their support behind John McCain and Sarah Palin. Micah Halper, an expert on the Middle East, syndicated columnist. Micah, good morning to you.
Good morning, Bill.
How do you read this?
Well, firstly, it's absurd, it's ridiculous, and it's frankly a little sad at the same time. Hillary Clinton has transformed a nonpartisan event into a totally partisan event, and everyone should be in the camp against Ahmadinejad. If you're not in that camp, frankly, you're in the wrong camp.
So for you, this is all about Iran, Micah?
Oh, absolutely. This is also about American safety and security. It's about the perspective, and it's about the Jewish vote. You see, for a certain point of view, you've got to realize that Jews traditionally vote Democratic. And if a major Democratic leader is not joining in the fight against Iran, where are those Jewish voters going to go?
I don't want to know who you're going to vote for, but are you a supporter of Hillary Clinton, Micah?
Well, I certainly respect her tremendously. I think she would be a far greater candidate than Obama would be. And the reality is that we're in a situation where this is deeply, deeply problematic.
How so?
Well, it's problematic from the very point of view that says that you have a national political leader who fundamentally is choosing not to stand up against Ahmadinejad.
Does this change your view of Hillary Clinton? Does it change your view of the Democratic Party?
It changes my view of her wisdom, of her ability to take a situation, analyze it, and come out on the right side. She's come out on the wrong side here, and that's deeply troubling to almost every voter in America, not just Jewish voters.
And now you're just digesting this now. Let it marinate for a day or two. How does Hillary Clinton make this up to you and Jewish voters?
Well, she's got to come out very strongly against Ahmadinejad. You see, they could have put these people on opposite ends of the program. They didn't have to be against one another. They could be beginning and end, and that's great in terms of a protest like this, a rally against Ahmadinejad. She's got to come out violently anti-Iranian right now, or anti-Ahmadinejad.
Knowing that Joe Lieberman has been with John McCain since, I guess, going back to New Hampshire in December, first part of January, and he spoke at the Republican convention in St. Paul. Does this further harden the Jewish vote in John McCain's column?
In terms of the world of American Jewish voters, traditionally they vote Democratic. And it would take a lot to push them over the 30% mark.
But is this the kind of thing that could do it?
This is the kind of thing that could do it. When American Jewish voters look out and they say, this is a black and white issue. This is simple. Not just American Jewish voters. American voters in general should be seeing this as a black and white issue. You're either in the camp against Ahmadinejad or you're in the camp on the wrong side. It's as simple as that.
Micah Halperin, thanks for coming in today. We continue to gauge reaction and response. More of that later this hour. Thank you for your time, sir. We're also waiting on reaction from the Palin camp.